Hello everyone, Noah here. I am back. I know some of you were anxiously waiting for this moment. So, basically, I'm back. I went on hiatus, I took a break, and I'm back. And, again, the reason why I went on hiatus, nothing really bad. It was just, I had a lot of schoolwork. It was a bit stressful. I had to get that out of the way. Just kind of wanted to focus more on schoolwork, so I took a bit of a break from YouTube, from the internet. I still went on the internet a lot, actually. I didn't really commit to it, so call me a clown, if you will. And I almost just walked off the island there. I'm on the Songs of War server, yay. The Ardonia world, because I have a copy of it. I have a couple copies of it, actually. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically why I went on hiatus. It was just a schoolwork thing. A little bit of minor personal stuff that I'm probably not going to share because it's personal. I don't really want it on YouTube for the public. And my family probably doesn't want it there either. It's nothing really serious, so don't worry about it. So anyway, that's not the main part of this video. The reason why I'm recording this is actually me talking about the future of this channel. And that's the more interesting part, actually. That's the part where I actually have to talk a bit more. So, this is not the end. I don't know why I said that. My mind just went blank for a second. Obviously, this is not the end. I'm back. Like, this is the opposite of the end. It's almost like the beginning again, like the new beginning. So, what I meant by that is, just give me a moment to bear my thoughts here. So, I'm going to be going over kind of the things I want to do moving forward as a YouTube channel. So, I'll talk a bit about what I was planning to do before I went on hiatus, because a lot of things have changed since then, at least regarding my interests. So, I'm still going to be doing animating. The thing is, with animating, I had two main goals. And one of them was to create The Rise of Brian, which is the animation series I've been playing for a while. The second was to apply for and join Black Plasma Studios. The issue with that, though, is that they've been updating their application requirements. The minimum age for applying to BPS used to be 15, and now it's 18, which means I would have already been able to apply right now if I was good enough. I'm not good enough, obviously. I wanted to practice a little bit and then try it out. The only issue is, now they changed it to the minimum age to 18. What this means is that I have to wait until 2023, early 2023. My birthday's on like January 2nd. But still 2023 nonetheless. That's when I'm finally going to be able to apply, and I'm not even sure. It might be too late by then. It may be BPS won't be relevant. Maybe, like, all sorts of things could happen, so I don't really see that as something within grasp anymore for the time being. It's a shame, because I actually was looking forward to being part of BPS, because I've looked up to them for a while now. But it is what it is. I'm obviously not going to complain about the fact they changed the rules. They probably had a really good reason for it. I am not going to complain about that. That is fine. So, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's no big deal, really. ROB is still a thing. I'm still going to try to do that as best I can. I mean, whatever happens, I at least want to work on it. I don't know if it will ever be feasible. I don't know if it will ever see the light of day, but I want to at least work on it. I want to at least try, so that's as far as animation is going. And also, I'm going to be animating some other stuff that's just personal. Maybe some short animations, maybe even some sort of BPS style animations, because even though I probably will never join, I still kind of like their style of animations. I would still like to do it. So that's as far as animations are concerned. And also, I'm thinking of applying to help Fadeless Banjo. If you know who that is, he's a YouTuber with like 1,000 subs, maybe a bit more, who's in the Songs of War Black Plasma community, and he's making a spin-off of Songs of War, fan-made. It's called Off the Grid. He wants animators to help him. He already has some animators, but he needs more. I've been thinking of applying, which I think would be a really fun experience. And as for Murder on the Loose, also still a thing. Blaze is animating it entirely by himself, so I may have considered helping. But first of all, Blaze is on 2.79, which is not my version. My version is 2.9 of Blender, I mean. Second of all, he is animating it entirely by himself, so anyway, I don't know why I have my right hand. My hand should be left. I set it to left. 1 second. Okay, main hand left. Okay, good. Anyway, back to what I was just talking about. So Murder on the Loose is a thing. I'm still a voice actor in that, obviously. That didn't change. My voice lines didn't suddenly get swapped out or anything. At least to my knowledge. If you try any fishy business, Blaze, I will find you. Okay, enough of the jokes. So yeah, so I might be helping Faithless with Off the Grid. Would probably be a fun thing to do. I've thought about joining the Knights of Ardonia, the biggest fan-made group that is trying to animate Songs of War Season 2 and 3. But again, it's 2.79. I don't know if I'm really willing to learn an outdated version of Blender just for that. Also considered joining Ninetales, which is like the second biggest one. That uses 2.9, but again, I'm not really sure if I want to be too committed. I'm kind of honestly, I still love Songs of War and all, but I've kind of drifted away. I'm not sure if I'm really interested in working on Songs of War. Well, I just said I wanted to work on Off the Grid, but like, shut up, you never heard that. I never said that. I was just, that conversation never happened. Okay, I'm joking too much. So anyway, that's as far as animation is concerned. So anyway, on to other plans on YouTube. So animation is not the only thing I'm going to be doing on YouTube, because I know that doesn't really get a lot of attention, really. Just posting short animation clips. I mean, it gets positive feedback. It just doesn't get much feedback. Like, the feedback I get is really positive because people like my stuff, which I'm always thankful for, but it doesn't really garner in a lot of attention. I'm not someone who just craves views. I obviously care about people. I care about all sorts of things other than views, but the simple fact is, if I want to grow as a YouTube channel, I do need to have content that people will watch so that I can grow faster. So it's not going to be purely animation content. I'm thinking moving into other stuff. I'm kind of moving out of all the Songs of War related content, like the music videos. The meme edits I stopped a long while ago. Like, the last one was in like June or something. Maybe July. I don't remember that well. So kind of moving out of the Songs of War content. And I'll be moving into sort of my own content. Might be teasing a bit of stuff for Rise of Brine. I kind of feel like building up sort of a support for that series so that people are kind of hyped for it, even if it may not ever see the light of day. It would still be nice. And another thing I want to do is, on my hiatus, I watched a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, like, and I kind of remembered how much I actually loved playing the game. Like, prior to that, I loved animating Minecraft, but I animated it more than I played it, and that was really weird to think about. And my childhood was, a big part of that was Minecraft, and I almost really forgot how much I enjoyed playing the game. And then when I started watching Minecraft YouTubers, like, I started watching Technoblade, hilarious guy, by the way. I like binged his videos and watched a bit of Dream. I know that Dream's kind of the big one. I don't actually watch him that much. I'm not like a super fan or anything. A few other Minecraft YouTubers that are fairly big. I'm not really going to list every single one of them because that's boring. I'm sure you don't want me to do that. Anyway, yeah, oh god, my battery's running low. Of course it has to happen. Okay. Let's see. 11% left. So I'm gonna have to come back to this later, but for now I'm just gonna say. For now, what I'm just gonna say is, I love watching the Minecraft YouTubers' content, and what it's kind of inspired me to do is, what if I sort of like became that sort of YouTuber, except also animated as a side passion, and wrote as a side passion, because I do writing too. I actually have a ton of other fan fictions about Songs of War and other stuff that, besides The Flame of Hope, which is the one I released, thinking of actually kind of releasing those so that you can all read them, because you might like them, you might not. Feel free to not like them. That's always an option. So, anyway, before my battery runs out, I just want to say, I'm kind of interested in moving into Minecraft gaming content. So, sort of like what Minecraft YouTubers do. I feel like because Minecraft has been kind of on the rise in popularity again since 2019, kind of died down a bit, but it's still fair. It's garnishing a fair amount of. I think that's the wrong word. Garnering a fair amount of views, fair amount of attention. It would be a nice way to grow my channel, and part of the reason I want to grow my channel is because it will make the rise of Brian more feasible, and I'm actually really passionate about that. And I want it to be possible. I want it to be plausible. I want to actually be able to do it. And for that, I actually need some support. Like, I only have 5,100 or so subs right now. I would need so much more to be able to actually afford to do that. Even with all the help I'm getting from amazing people who help me work on this, like my co-director, JDC. Even with that, I still need support from a fan base, so I want to grow my fan base by whatever means necessary. Of course, without doing anything really scummy, because, you know, but I would love to have like a huge fan base that supports me so that I could actually make it a reality. The simple fact is I can't really do it with the amount of fans I have now. My fans are not very numerous, but they are devoted, and they're very chill and nice people, so that's always something I'm going to appreciate. Maybe when I get a bigger fan base, it's not really going to be like that, but if I get a bigger fan base, but so yeah, I kind of want to do Minecraft content now. That's it. That's it. So, and also one more thing I should mention before my battery runs out, I can probably manage this just in time. Actually, no, I probably can't. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. So where was I? Right. So, one last thing I want to say is that from henceforth, I'll actually be putting effort into editing videos so they don't look terribly unprofessional and bad. They'll still be bad, you just won't notice. So I'm going to actually try to edit the videos more and make them more professional looking, more professional-ish, very professional. Professional is the key word you have to notice here. And I'll also, JDC has some experience in video editing. I might actually have him edit some videos, which would make things a lot easier for me. It would make my life so much easier. I mean, he's already helped me out a ton with the rise of Brian, so I kind of feel bad about that now to think about it, but I'm sure he'd be up for the task. Also considering getting DaVinci Resolve, which is the program he uses. It's like a free video editor software that's really good for being free. And what I use right now is the built-in one that comes with Blender, which is actually fairly decent. It works well for my needs, but if I want to be professional editing videos, maybe Blender's a very professional software, but not particularly for video editing. I want to use a really, really good software for video editing in the future. DaVinci Resolve seems like the good choice. Sony Vegas would also be a pretty good choice, but it costs money, and I'm not really willing to spend. So DaVinci Resolve would be my pick. Anyway, that's basically all there is to it, so excuse me. So this is going to be like the last video that's really lazily edited, or not edited at all, more like, so you can expect my videos to look better in the future, seem better. They won't be better, they'll still be bad, you just will never know. That's the thing. And I'll be going into Minecraft gaming content. I'll probably keep playing games with my friends as well. That would be fun. Considering collaborating with some other people in the Songs of War Black Plasma community, and sometimes, and also I don't know why I just said sometimes. My mind went blank. And I've also spoken to Tom Aglio a little bit. I might actually be able to collaborate with him again, because when he joined us for the script reading session, that was a great time. I really can't stress that enough. It was really fun to have him. So it'd be great if he could join me again. Anyway, that's about it. There's not really much else I need to talk about. So, just one last thing actually that I probably should mention. Because I still have to deal with school. I have like a 4-day weekend ahead of me now, but I still have school. It's just it won't be as stressful because my most stressful course is over. And I feel like even though I'm technically back, I still won't be able to be as active as I used to be. This is the sad reality. I'll probably upload maybe once every week, every 2 weeks, possibly. Not that often. I won't be gone or anything. At least not without notifying you first. Oh, this is a nice place now. I don't even think this showed up in the series anywhere. It looks really cool. And again, the Whole Hearts of Adonia looks pretty cool. So it's like a villager house without. It's like a boot house without the boot. Or am I just seeing things? So yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Also, as of when I'm recording this, it's my mom's birthday, so that's also a thing that's happening. Please wish my mom a happy birthday. That would be much appreciated. So that's basically everything there is to it. I will see you next time, and hopefully I will not suck at being a YouTuber next time. That would be great. I would love that. So have a nice day, everyone. I will see you next time. That was very lame. I kept saying next time over and over again. Okay, let me think of a better outro. I will see you when the time is right. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I should be instantly taking over this platform now. That'd be amazing. I couldn't. That's a 10 out of 10 outro right there. Okay, bye.